Today we learn financial markets, Unit 3, Financial Market 2 and Lesson 7, Stock Exchange. So already you learned what is meant by financial markets and stock exchange also. So what is the previous part is? Meaning, stock exchange meaning, definition, origin, functions, features, benefits, limitations. What you already learned. Okay, now in this class, listen. Types of speculator. Types of speculator. Types of speculator. So speculator means speculator is a person. Speculators is a person who act as not buy the securities, hope to sell the securities at a profit in future. So what is the speculators is? Speculators is a person who buy the securities, they hope to sell the securities at a profit in future is a speculators. They do not retain their holding for the long period. So his commitment is only for the short period. His commitment is only for the short period. He seeks incomes for purchase and sell the securities. That person is called a speculators. Speculators is a person who buy and sell the securities. Buy the securities, hope to sell the securities at a profit in future is a speculators. Okay, the speculators are four types. How many types of speculators? 4 types of speculators. Who are the 4 types of speculators? Bear, bull, stag, lambda. What are the types of speculators? Speculators is bear, bull, stag and lambda. See these names? These names are derived from the animals world. These names are derived from the animals world because to bring out their behaviors, nature and working of the speculators. So the speculators' behavior is also for these animals' behaviors. So these words are derived from the animals world. So bear, bull, stag and lambda. What is the first one is here? Bull. Bull speculators. So bull are otherwise called a Tejiwala. Bull are also called what? Tejiwala. So bull or operator is on bull or Tejiwala is on operators. He buy the securities is he stimulates this kind of speculators presently purchase the securities. Why is the presently he expects to rise the price in futures? What is the expectations of the bull operators? He expects rising prices in futures. So his anticipation is he makes purchase the securities presently and with the intention to sell the securities higher prices in future. Presently, this kind of bull operators presently purchase the securities. And future sell the securities. So he is called a bull. So he just like a bull, he tends to throw victims up in the air. What is the activities of the bull? So bulls tends to throw his victim up in the air. So he expects his price rises in the future. So what is the bull operators? His activities is bull operators expects rise in prices in the future. So bull is also called a Tejiwala. He expects price rise in futures. Presently he purchased the securities and futurely he sell the securities at a higher prices. So this bull operator is also called optimistic speculators. Bull operators is also called what? Optimistic speculators. Understood this one? So what is the activities of the bull? Bulls are tends to throw his victims up in the air. So this kind of speculators, he expects rise in future. So presently purchase the securities and his anticipation is a intention to sell the securities at a higher prices in future. So that person is called a bull operators. This question is one of the one-word questions. Bull is also called Detiwala and optimistic speculators. Understood? Next one is a bear. Second one, bear speculators. So bear is also called Mandiwala. Mandiwala. He expects his prices lower the prices down in the future. What is his expectations is lower the prices in the futures. So his anticipation is sell the securities presently. What is his anticipation is sell the securities presently and the intention to buy the securities, purchase the securities for the future. What is his intention? Purchase the securities for the futures at a lower price. So what is the activities of the bear? So bear is presses is victim down to ground. Presses is a victims tends to victims down to ground. So this type of speculators or expects prices down the futures. So presently, this kind of speculators presently, so present sell the securities and futurely in the future period purchase the securities. Presently sell the securities, future period purchase the securities at a lower prices. So what is the bear speculators is also called a Mandiwala. This bear speculators is also called a pessimistic speculators also. Pessimistic speculators. Bear speculators is also called a Mandiwala and also a pessimistic speculators. So he expects his price down in the future. And his intention is first sell the securities. His anticipation is sell the securities and the intention to buy the securities in the futures period at a lower prices. This kind of speculators is a bear speculators. And the next one is called a stag. Stag is a cautious speculators. What is really stag? Stag means is a male D. Stag is male D. So what is the activities of the deed? Deed is a cautious, always is a cautious. So this bear speculators is a cautious speculators. He buy the securities from the new companies, new securities, and sell the securities at a premium price in the futures. What is mean by premium? What is mean by premium? The issue price is higher than the face value is called a premium. What is mean by premium means issue price higher than the face value. So for example, the securities price at face value is rupees 10. The issue price of the security is rupees 12. This 2 rupees. What is the difference? The difference is rupees 2. This 2 rupees is called a premium. This 2 rupees is called a premium. So this kind of speculators are first they have to buy the securities from the new companies and sell the securities at a premium price in the futures. Sell the securities at a premium price in futures period. After the allotment, he sell the securities. Okay, and then last one is called a lambda. This stag speculators is also called a premium hunter. Stag speculators is also called a premium hunter. Stag is also called premium hunter and also cautious speculators. And then next one is called a lambda. So lambda means is a Buddha Vartham Silvanga. Stag is a man. Okay, so lambda. So lambda, this bear speculators have become a lambda. So bear speculator, what is the activities of this bear speculator? Speculatas presently buy the securities, presently sell the securities, is anticipation, is intention to purchase the securities in the future period at a lower prices. So it is difficult to fulfill this commitment for the lambda. It is a bear speculators. So the bear speculators, the buyers are not easy to sell the securities. So the bear speculators are not buy the securities. So these are all the types of speculators. What are the types of speculators? Bear, bull, stag, lambda. So bull is also called a Dejiwala or optimistic speculators. He presently purchased the securities and the future sell the securities at a higher prices. But bear is also called a Manivala or pessimistic speculators. This kind of speculators presently sell the securities. Its expectation is the intention to purchase the securities at a future purchase the securities lower prices in a future period. And then stag is also called a cautious speculators and also is called a premium hunter. The last kind of speculators is a lambda. Who is a lambda means is a pure speculators or become a lambda. So he is not fulfilled for his commitments because the other members are not sell the securities or ready to sell the securities in the stock exchanges. So it's very difficult to get fulfillment for his commitments. It's called a lambda. Understood this? Types of speculators. Type of speculators is here. What are 3 more questions? And then what is the next one? Is differences between stock exchanges and commodity exchanges. What are the differences between stock exchanges and stock commodity exchange? Stock exchange, commodity exchange. So this column is a basis. This column is a stock exchange and this is a commodity exchange. What is the first one is meaning. What is mean by stock exchange? Stock exchange is a place where exchange of financial securities. Stock exchange is a market. Is a market. Is an exchange of financial securities. Is a stock exchanges. Is a place. Exchange of financial securities. I already explained what is mean by financial securities. Securities means is a ownership interest or creditorship interest indicating. So security is one of the certificate of documents indicating either ownership interest or creditorship interest. So ownership interest means is called a shares. Creditorship interest means is also called a debentures. Okay, so this is called a financial securities. And what is it by commodity exchange means is an exchange of commodities. Exchange of commodities. So what are the exchange of commodities means? In the energy wise, energy product is called a oil, gas. Example is oil, gas. And agricultural products. Agricultural products, paddy, wheat, etc. Paddy, wheat, and gold, silver. These are all the commodity exchanges. This kind of market is a commodity exchange or the commodity markets. This is the number one. Next one is what are the functions? Next basis is functions. So stock exchanges providing easy marketabilities. What is the functions of the stock exchange? Providing easy marketabilities. So all the securities are easily marketabilities. All the securities are easily marketabilities with the help of the stock exchanges. And then commodity exchanges are providing price of insurance services. Prices for insurance services and liquidity services are provided by the commodity exchanges. What is the functions of stock exchanges is providing easy marketabilities. And what is the functions of the commodity exchanges is providing for the price for insurance services and also for the liquidity services. What is liquidity means? Easily conversions of the commodity into cash is liquidity services. And then what is the next one is objectives. So what is the objectives of the stock exchanges? It provide facilities. It provide facilities to marketing the securities. Provide facilities. Okay, but in the commodity exchanges is providing the flow of goods. Providing flow of goods through risk reductions. Providing flow of goods is the main objectives. What is the objectives of the stock exchanges? Providing facilities to exchange of the securities. And what is the objectives of the commodity exchanges? It's a providing flow of goods through risk reductions. And then next one is market. Who are the participants? Participants in the stock exchanges. Who are participants in the stock exchanges? Is investors and speculators. Investors and speculators. Who is called investors? Investors is a person he retain the securities for longer period. He buy and sell the securities for its more. Okay, his commitment is only for the longer period. He does not sell the securities. He earn profits. But in the speculators is a person who buy and sell the securities in a short period. And he seeks a profit for buy and sell the securities. Okay, his commitments is only for the short period. That person is called a speculators. And who are the commodity exchange? Who are participants in the commodity exchanges? Producer, dealer and trader. Who are the participants in the commodity exchange? Who produce the goods, manufacture the goods. The goods are, who are the dealer? They can be exchange the goods from one person to another person. That person is a dealer and the traders. Understood? And then next one is kinds of product. Kinds of products. This stock exchanges are deal with the industrial products or deal industrial sectors. So which one is called industrial sectors? Means it's a shares. It's a deal with the industrial sectors products. Shares, debentures and government bonds are deal. Government bonds are deal by the stock exchanges. Okay, here is deal for this durable and graded goods. Durable products and graded products are deal by the commodity exchanges. And large scale value products is also deal by the commodity exchange markets. And then next one is price quotation. Price quotations. This is for the future market. This is for the forward market. The stock exchanges is a forward securities. So is a quotation is only one time is possible. This quotation is only one time is possible. What is mean by quotations? Quotations means the prices at which the securities are bought or sold or recorded in the stock exchanges. What is the price of the securities are recorded? So that is called the quotations. The quotations also only one time is possible in the stock exchanges. But this is called a future. This is called a future market. So quotations is for this multiple times. So many times they might be issued for these quotations. That is called a price quotations of the stock exchanges. And then period of dealings. Next one is period of dealings. It's a cash and forward markets. Cash and ready markets to deal the securities. So there is a deal with the fortnight. Cash and ready deliveries. But here is forward delivery contracts, forward delivery markets. It's a dealing is for 2 or 3 months. These are all these. What are the differences between the stock exchanges and commodity exchanges. First one is meaning, and then what is the functions of the differences, what is the basis. Next one is the functions, third one is the objectives, and then who are participation in the stock exchanges, and then types of products, period, and also price quotations of the differences, basis for the differences between stock exchanges and commodity exchanges. Now, stock exchanges in India. Stock exchanges in India. So now you have here how many stock exchanges in India is 24 stock exchanges in India. How many stock exchanges in India? 24 stock exchanges in India. With this, 21 stock exchanges are regional stock exchanges. 21 stock exchanges are regional stock exchanges. Example is Bombay Stock Exchange, Thiruvananthapuram Stock Exchange, Delhi Stock Exchanges, Mysore Stock Exchanges, Bangalore Stock Exchanges. These are all the examples of these 21 regional stock exchanges. These 3 stock exchanges are reform era. 3 stock exchanges are reform era. What is it by reform era means is a social movement of the stock exchanges. Examples is a SEBI. Examples is NSE. NSE means National Stock Exchange, and OTCEI. What is the abbreviation of the OTCEI? Means Over and Counter Exchange of India. Okay, and IRC. IRC is a interconnected stock exchange of India Limited. So, in this stock exchanges are provide for this moderate technologies are to be followed in this stock exchanges. So this is for social movement of the stock exchanges. And 10 stock exchanges are the biggest stock exchanges in the world level. Example is biggest and also famous stock exchanges in the world level. Example is Bombay Stock Exchanges is also famous stock exchanges and also biggest stock exchanges in the world level. And London Stock Exchanges, Dubai Stock Exchanges, Tokyo Stock Exchanges, Hong Kong Stock Exchanges. These are all the famous stock exchanges in the world level. Okay, and the recent years there are many stock exchanges are developed. So that's all for this lesson, students. Thank you.